Hey everyone, welcome back. It's that time for a new beginning, a time to make amends for our past errors, and a time to find new problems with our plans. So without further ado, let's begin. In this video, which is going to be a short video, we are just going to go over the dates that you need to know and why this fresh start really is needed. Now, this has been a hotly contested topic over the time that a lot of people thought that there should be a fresh wipe, a lot of people didn't want one. Although I do believe that the majority of the Ashes of Creation community has been buzzing for a new start server, and which will be coming up May 1st, including myself. Even I was taking a break, waiting for a new experience from really the last experiment that didn't go all that well. So, with many players expecting the full launch of Phase 3, many of us were disappointed to learn that it wasn't going to be coming until August 4th. But that wasn't the only disappointment. The biggest disappointment to me, it wasn't the fact that it wasn't ready, because it just needs more time to cook, and I'm okay with that. The biggest disappointment to me was the fact that even though it said it on the roadmap, and we know roadmaps are hardly ever accurate, but the fact that people did pay and expect it on May 1st, a persistent world, as did I. So that is disappointing to me, especially when you have games, even though Ashes is not early access, you have games like Quinfall and Pantheon out there that are running 7 days a week. In my opinion, at this point in time, Ashes of Creation should be 7 days a week all the time now. They have downtime, a few hours, most times every day. So we're used to that. If they need it, no big deal. But it should be persistent at this point. Now, on plenty of occasions, there's been more downtime than Intrepid would have liked, and they've compensated us with, some surprise time, and they've been really good about that. But really, is there really a need to do that more? Let's just take the gloves off, Steven, and let's go ahead and just make it 7 days a week. And let's commit to that. So we can just move on from that. And just, when you need time, take it. So now, knowing that the official Phase 3 launch won't be ready until August 4th, Intrepid Studios didn't leave us empty-handed. They did give us a powerful reason to stay excited for the May 1st, because they're giving us a fresh start server. So right now, Lilith and Verra realms are planned to merge together, which is going to be called the Resna server. Now, this is just the early stages of what the merging system is going to be like, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see how it plays out, but this is a necessary evil. But what I'm really excited about, and what I think the vast majority of players are excited about, and especially all the new people coming into the world of Verra, is the brand new fresh start server, Shoal. Players are being handed a golden opportunity. Fresh servers meaning more than just a new beginning. They mean critical, necessary testing. As frustrating as the delay feels, this fresh start is absolutely vital. And I get it. A lot of people maybe won't move over to the fresh start server. They're going to stay on Lilith and Verra and into the new Resna server because they want to, keep testing their old characters. That's fine, because that merging system does need to be tested. But let's face it, guys, these wipes, these fresh starts are absolutely necessary. These have to happen. There's going to be exploits, there's new biomes, there's new monsters, there's going to be new quests eventually with all kinds of different experience values, gear that maybe they're giving out that are incorrect. This stuff needs to be tested over and over, flooding the server with level progression of thousands of players, gathering and crafting, running caravans is absolutely needed. Going through the new biomes, fighting these new monsters, making sure everything is on the up and up and nothing is being exploited. And if it is, try not to abuse it too much, guys. Now, I can only speak for myself, but I can't imagine that we'd want to put so much time and love and passion into a game as Intrepid is doing, as we're doing testing it and backing it, then to test it all the way up until launch and then find that we missed, and that's us, we, the players, missed or held on to valuable information that led to horrible economic or leveling exploits at the start of the launch. And we've all seen what happens to games like that. It ruins the game. especially when you have the economy being destroyed like that, which you get from people when they level fast. They level fast and they get stuff before they're supposed to get it, and it just throws everything out of whack. Games like New World, what a travesty. Now, New World's a little bit different because they really never had a good solid plan to begin with. They didn't really know what direction they wanted to do. But nevertheless, they launched the game when they had no business launching it because they had massive problems that needed to be taken care of. One of the things that I'm really looking forward to, though, is since we are resetting the server and resetting the economy, we're also, since the world is much bigger now, we have these extra biomes. Before, in the last phase, players were all fighting over the Riverlands for the most part for the gatherables and stuff like that. Now we're going to get to spread out a little bit more. We're going to have some more players, but there still should be more than enough room and lots of land for players to spread out to and gather those materials. I am looking forward to seeing how that plays out. And maybe we'll find some more willows. Maybe not, but maybe. And even if the gathering system isn't fully implemented, I will say this. Just the fact that they switched the static spawn to a random time has made a huge difference alone. So thank you just for that. Even if it was only that at this very moment, that would be a big start. So you can see it's super important that we get this chance to reset the world and the nodes in the economy so we can watch how the players are trading and crafting and whether they're hoarding, giving Intrepid to allow and catch the balancing issues early, making the Alpha 2's economy more robust and less prone to the kind of catastrophic spirals that can ruin a launch. On a personal note, it is hard to ignore just how much of an excellent job Intrepid has done when it comes to the archetypes and the professions. After months of theory crafting and testing every class and archetype and many of the professions, I still find myself genuinely struggling to pick what I want to play and what I want to craft and stuff like that. They've done a wonderful job making each class feel viable, and it's been a lot of fun, and it really is a struggle to pick on what you want to do. If you know what you want to do and you know what class you want to play, hey, throw it in the comments. I want to know. But if you're like me, I also want to know, are you set on what you want to do? Or is this just a test for launch? Are you going to just try all the classes? What are you guys going to do? Since this video has gone a little bit longer since I've been rambling on, while August 4th looms on a little bit further than we had hoped, May 1st is not just the consolation prize. It's going to be a critical milestone that is going to make Ashes of Creation stronger, while also welcoming many, many new faces to Verra. And for those of us who believe in the world Intrepid is building, there is no better time to dive back in, experience the journey from the very beginning, and help shape the world of Verra. Thanks for watching, everybody. Here's to the fresh start, and to the journey ahead, may your caravans find safe passage. See everyone on May 1st. Take care.